Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Hi. Hi, guys. I'm back. I have been playing more last night and today. Last night I got my speeder bike. Today I got some questing done, and now I have another quest to do where I'm going to head to the second map. And I believe there's a mechanic that requires you to build a house there, so I've stripped my house, first house, of most of the crafting materials. It's not clear. The mechanic to basically move from one map to the next where you build a house isn't particularly well done. And it turns out my supposition about the game was right on the nose, that the reason that Shai Hulud just going right by, drive by worming. The reason why the UI is such crap, my supposition was it's a console UI. That they're preparing. Even though supposedly, yeah, this is the PC game, the PC is funding the continued development of the console, but the PC UI is bad. I'm not going to mince words, it's bad. I have deposited all of my water in my liter jon, which in fact holds 1.5 liters because it's an improved liter jon. We'll do a little quick and dirty dew sucking. And I believe we need to head in this direction. That is where we're going. So that is 4 kilometers away, give or take. These guys always shoot at me when I go by. God damn it. And they shoot pretty well. Holy crap. If they didn't destroy the goddamn bike. I will duck into the shade over here and really quick heal myself. Because I keep forgetting about those guys. We'll go all the way. I am completely healed. Basically need to head northeast to get to where we want to go. But you kind of have to skirt all of the landscape stuff. Wow, that was weird that it took that long to load in. First time I've seen that. Sort of a snap-in. Because you don't want to just go balls out in the direction you want to go, because the creaky boy, Shai Hulud, he has breached 700 meters away, right there. Ooh, catching a little air. Haven't quite reached 70 kilometers per hour on this yet. That would be 42 miles per hour. 43.4. That's feeling a bit dicey. That seems to me to be a rather large amount of open ground to cover. Okay, we can get there. I feel parched. Well, we will get to that cover and have a good drink. Maybe two. Oh, I hear him. We've reached the gap. Not sure where I'm supposed to be going here in the... Oh, he's coming. Hard and fast. Yeah, he's right there. Okay, now we see our first bit of drum sand. That'll attract the worms very quickly indeed. Let's have a little water. There we go. We're almost completely hydrated. That is where we're going. Open the map and abandon your base in Haga Basin South. Yeah, we'll do that in a bit. Is that my first iron I've spotted? I think it probably is. It's iron. My first iron. Also, my storage is full. So this is, well, I don't call it the second map. That's not really accurate. It's part and parcel of the same map. Oop. I am in drum sand. That's not good. That's going to bring the bad man. He's not a man. He's actually a really, really big worm. No offense, Shahilud. Just, you know. You are a worm. And you're big. Player house, I do believe. Harkonnen territory? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe like bandits or something, or independents, I'm not sure, but I don't think I want to push my luck until I learn more about how things work in this part of the map. Go. Not worrying about, I believe it's drum sand. I want to head a little bit norther, more northernly. Over there, I think, is the next patch of Trump sand. Oh! I hate it when that happens. And there's more over in that direction. Not sure if that's where we're going, but it's certainly the right direction. That is, I think, where we're going. Like, no, it wasn't. That is, I believe, a safe place to park the bike. So it's considered sheltered if there happens to be a storm. Yep, that is correct. Lieutenant Tolliver. No, not lost, sir.
No,
she's dead.
Not lost, sir. She's dead.
Oh, tragic. Truly tragic. But they say the desert calls the weak.
My God, man, she was one of yours. Cousin, even.
I am in deep mourning, sir. Rumors of disloyalty
I believe him.
buzzed around her like blowflies, but now who's to say? Certainly not her.
My one pleasure in this hell is knowing that you're trapped here with me.
A momentary setback, I assure you.
Even your Harkonnen masters find you insufferable, Maxim. You're down here forever.
Tell me, dear Anton.
They like each other.
What's it like being the handkerchief your superiors use to wipe the gore off Shining Atreides' honor?
Let's settle this.
Gladly.
By the laws of Canley.
By the laws of Canley.
By the laws of Canley.
Vendetta. Canley. Official vendetta. Alright, I'm going to have to choose one side or t'other.
Sector weather alerts. A large sandstorm is approaching.
There's a sandstorm approaching in a minute.
Someone new. Are you by chance looking for banter or legal advice?
Tell me more about House Seda.
Many see Seda as the least conventional of the great houses. Some call us enigmatic. We were the staunchest supporters of the Butlerian Jihad. The unenlightened say we arose from a fanatical theocratic regime. But these are the words of the feckless.
Good use of the
when they
word
seek
feckless.
true
Not too
commitment.
many people use that word.
In truth, we rose in power too quickly, occasioning the other houses to form weedy gardens of envy in their minds and hearts.
What was the consequence of this supposed envy?
Several houses formed an anti-Tsaden league, disseminating malicious propaganda which haunts our image to this very day. But we march on. House Seda is the forerunner in legal consultation in the Empire, from lands rat ordeals to spacing regulations. Our unparalleled mastery of law is sought out for criminal proceedings, Canley disputes, and Butlerian infractions.
Tell me about yourself.
You may call me Amadi Ikeni. I serve the interests of House Seda on Arrakis. I myself am from the minor house of Ikeni.
Tell me about House Akani.
We are at Seda House Minor, and a very specialized one at that. House Ikeni acts as the sole legal representatives of the Tsaden royal family. We specialize in imperial law as it pertains to the governing of houses and the conduct of nobility. We defend the Tsaden name.
Sounds like a very focused existence.
In a chaotic universe of so many winding pathways, focus is truly a blessing. Is very well.
Alright, well, we've talked with them. Codex content. Can I actually research higher tier stuff that is supposedly unlocked? Iron products. I can indeed. At least advanced construction kit. That's the one. Construct or interact with an advanced sub-thief console. And that's me moving. Yeah, me building a new home. Far away from the home that I've known and loved for so long. Like a day. What else do I have to do in here? Yep. That's the second trial. Join a house. A wider world. Travel to a trade post. Don't know if there's one of those here. Did I maybe miss that back before? Store a vehicle using a backup tool. I do have the tool for that. A Solido replicator. Collect Solaris and put them in your backpack. Travel to Harco Village or Arakeen. Vermilius Gap. Here we are. Moving on. Conduct or interact with the sub-thief. Okay. Preparing for a life. Research the Cutter Ray Mark 1. Fabricate. I didn't research it, but I fabricated it. Huh? Handheld resource scanner. Dew Reaper. Alright, all kinds of stuff to do here in the Vermilius Gap. Do you have what it takes? That's House Harkonnen. Standing. Speak to Maxim Casimir at the Anvil. Speak to Anton Tolliver. And this is deliver the package. Hand over the package at the Anvil to somebody. See if this is the guy.
Another innocent traveller, like every other scoundrel here. Got my eye on you, stranger. Don't test me.
I'm here to trade. Don't know how that works, but okay, 16,000. I have 20,000, but no. So I have someone here I'm supposed to talk to. Is it just here that we drop it off? It is. Chain reward a unique weapon at the end. Stealing from thieves. Locate the stacked cache of stolen goods outside Mirzabah and search for the stolen item. Contract issuer. Alright, I can do that. Inter Imperial's testing station number 10. Grab that. Travel to Hand of Kadir. Grab that. Monster slaying put out its eyes. Clear out a couple of observation posts. Okay, I have all of the contracts that are available. Ah, that's the Harkonnen. And the Atreides. I did not use the vehicle backup tool, but I need to build. Let's see, I've got my first iron ore. There's the vehicle backup tool. The fact that they limit you to the hotbar being just this many is unpleasant. Welding torch, the blood extractor, construction tool, kind of need all of those. The welding torch can come off temporarily. I can't use it, I believe, because it's got stuff in... Oh, maybe I can use it. Yeah, the inventory's not empty. Right, so I need to actually build a place first. Well, building near here is probably not a bad idea. These are some of the other places I have to go. Maybe over there. Close, but not uncomfortably close, you know? So I think I'll head west. We've got Shai Hulud in that direction, but far in that direction. Ah, that's the hammer. So called because it looks like a great big honking hammer. Maybe at the base of the hammer is a place I can build. Looks like there are layers of rock. Oh, did I go through? I did. I went right through the heart of that freaking... Ooh! Oh, sand. Drop sand. Yeah, a couple other people look like they have houses over here, so this seems to me to be a good location. Sand has where quicksand and drum sand. I don't know, maybe that was actually quicksand, not drum sand. Looking for a decently sized, flat-ish place of land. That guy got a good one. Oop, don't, oop. Oh, hey, I meant to do that. Seriously, I meant to do that. All right, advanced sub-thief console. Instruct. Did we make the advanced one? Sim cutter, construction tool. Construction tool. Did I get a recipe for that? I thought I did. Let's see. Cut array, advanced construction kit. For claiming land. I gotta make that. Improvise cut array, improvise power pack. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I can't make that here. Okay, maybe. Let's see. Construction menu can be expanded and switched between. Yeah, we got that. That's the advanced sub-thief. It's the sub-thief. Do we have the advanced one available? Doesn't look like we have it available. Place a sub-thief console first. Salvage products. Combat. That's water discipline. No. Combat. No. Construction. Yes. I learned that. Cut array. Mark 1. Bundle contains chum facility. I do need that one. Advanced construction kit. Salvage project. Need more water. Where is it? There it is. Can I make any of the rest of it? God damn it, wrong thing. Have to place a sub-fief. Alright, so we place that here. Too close to it. It has no power. Okay. Can I now build something else here? Yes. Okay. So we drop, oh, let's say this here. We should be able to build fab? No. Yes. Okay, not enough support. They really don't give you all of the information you kinda sorta need to make this transparent. We need... God damn it. This interface is just the fucking worst. Oh, I can make that. Okay, never mind. We can... Okay. This is the advanced sub-fief console. Taxation. The Emperor requires all who make Arrakis their home to pay an imperial salary tax. An Argo village in Arakeen can accept tax payments. It's so bad. Can we actually build there? Don't know. There was a place where it was located. Yeah, like that. All right, we have the start of a house. Walls. I'm gonna run out of granite, I think, before I can finish it. I speak the devil, and up he pops. Let's see. Looking for salvaged metal. We're looking for granite, so we can take it for granite. What the shit? Nope. I need a goodly amount of granite. That's metal, not granite, but you know. That is granite, I think. Need a good amount. And some over there. So the granite is sort of the reddish. Now that the sun is starting to come up, we can make it out a little better. Yeah, and there's some more over there. Might be granite? No, it can't be. It's too big. Yeah, too big. Sun is coming up. Did I make all of those facing the wrong way? I don't know. Does it matter? So many of the housing things are always a little twitchy like this. Get them to work. I don't think it matters. There's a door. All right, we're going to probably need more to make the roof. I'm going to go out on a limb. Not really much of a limb. Maybe. Nope. Oh, maybe. My bet, we're going to come up just a little bit short. Can we? Oh my gosh, we could finish it. It's glorious. Open the mouth. Open the map and abandon your bases in Haga Basin South. It was nice knowing you, kiddo. Sub-Thief console will be destroyed in the base and all of its contents will be free for anyone to take. Yep. That's what you told me to do. Then, interesting, we do have what looks like a crack in the wall, so I don't know, maybe one of them has got the wrong thing facing. I don't know. Oh, you can see a little bit of light in there too, so maybe not. We need fuel powered generator. Set as respawn. How do you do that again? Enable. Access level. How do you set as respawn? Gotta check. Sorry. Set it to home. Didn't see that as an option. Set as respawn. No storm. Taxes are unpaid. Set as respawn. Permissions. General settings. Right. Storage. Right. Permissions. It won't. Oh, there we go. I've set it as the respawn location. You can't click on the line. You actually have to click on the box. Why? Don't know. Good evening to those who have joined me. Okay, now we get to rebuild everything we previously had. All right, so we've got the sub-fief console. We've got that. Got the walls. We're going to need storage. All right, utilities. Advanced sub-fief. Fuel power generator. That is the recycler. We do not have enough support for that. That's fine for now. Put that over here, I think. Do I not have the materials? I don't. I need more copper. Okay, I have to go out and I have to find some copper. At some point I'll make a garage, but for now, it's fine, really. Who says you can't drive your sand bike cycle thing indoors? In my house, you can. Let's see. We're gonna need storage. We will drop off some stuff in one. Deposit, 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 deposit. Good, we have a good amount of copper ore, so we can just make a refiner. That'll take care of some of the issue we have with copper. Refineries. That is the blood purifier. We need a small ore refinery. Don't have enough support, that's fine. Oh, we don't have enough support to build it. We don't have enough energy support. What's up with this? We're low on fuel cells. Do I have more of them on me? Or in the storage in the bike? Oh, we have got some copper ingots. I forgot to take power cells out. That was a mistake. Let's see. This is the fabricator. disabling should be able to now make. Small ore refinery. Use copper ingots. Craft. All we got. Until we can get a little bit more energy. I can't remember if we can make fuel cells or not. I think we have to loot those. Blood stuff, combat stuff, construction stuff. Buys power pack. Got power packs, I think. Let's put also most of our Solaris in there. It's probably better if we keep about 5,000. I don't know what the taxes are going to be. Right, welding torch. That's a power pack. Operate equipment that requires power. When all power is depleted. But I don't think that's the same thing as this. This is fuel cells. We definitely need more fuel cells. That is... There should be intel there as well. Let's go with that. Should be intel and people to shoot. Copper ore. Easy. Fuel cells. Even easier. That seemed to work out pretty close to optimally, you know? Occasionally, I stumble into the right answer. Doesn't happen often. We don't have enough power. It's enabled. Circuit power is 30 out of the 75. Thought that was 15 and that was 15. Maybe that thing's like, I don't know, 30? Power. Circuit is stable. No storm. It's 476 Solaris. Refuel generators. Assume that's like the house generator. So we're gonna need still more, I guess. Salvaged metal. I assume those are bad guys. Oop, shields. Hey, fat buddy, how you doing? Pardon me, I need to suck their blood. It's not as bad as it sounds. Promise? It is pretty bad. It actually probably is every bit as bad as it sounds, now that I, think about it a bit more. And how goes the weekend in Fat Bodyville? Too many. Way too many. Note to self, that was too many. I am liking the game, yeah. Oh, they're following. We don't want them following. They can go away now. They're still following, and they're shielded. These are not two of my favorite things. Fortunately, I don't think they can follow me into my house. I'm kind of counting on that. Yeah, I do like it. I have my biggest issue is the UI, which they have done what seems like every PC game is doing these days, because they're planning on selling console version as well. The UI is focused at console, and it makes the experience significantly worse on PC than it would be otherwise. And it really does infuriate me. No matching items, all right. More copper. Iron. And that's going to be granite. It has a significant number of rough edges, but of course it does. It's a Funcom game. What Funcom does, in my opinion, is they make really interesting games with some very, very cool game systems, but they cannot, for the life of themselves, avoid the jank. They just can't help themselves. I don't see a mouth shadow on that moon, so that must be... I think it is on the second moon. I could use a little water. Do we have any water plants in the area? That would be a nice bonus. Yeah, that might have been an error in judgment. I don't have the energy yet to activate a bunch of items at the same time in my new home. Flour sand. Iron ore. Melange spiced food. That sounds tasty. Yes, I would like some of that, please. I'm going to have to drink blood. Oh my god. That's so nasty. After seeing the scan and blast method for harvesting, you can now see it's very good bot deterrent. Yes, exactly. It is exactly the way I saw it, too. Alright, my health is temporarily lowered because I drank freaking blood. Which means the next thing we need... You guessed it? The blood refinery! Alright, we turn that back off. This one is enabled. Okay, they were both enabled at the same time. Let me dump the blood that I'm currently carrying in here, and it will start turning into water. Do I actually have? No, I don't have any water. I don't think in my leader John. Did I have water in my leader John that I hadn't drunk? No, I don't think so. No. Can we turn the fab on too? No. All right, what to build next? Utilities. We got the fuel power generator. The recyclable can reweight. The fab is up. Refineries. Small ore is up. Small chemical. Well, we can make it now, I suppose. I think that's all of the basic ones I had done except for the recycler. I've got enough mats I can make the recycler too. I think. Fab. Alright, advanced subfee fuel power, recycler. I don't have quite enough copper ingots. Whee! It's like I can fly. Besides, we gamers... Oh, it's back. We love grapple mechanics. Additional 47. How are we doing on power? Not enough yet to bring up a second piece of equipment at the same time, I don't think. Maybe? Yeah, I guess we can bring the small chemical online as well, but we don't need that right now. We can't bring on the fab or the small ore. haven't seen any of the dew plants in the area, which would be a nice little measure to tide me over. Granite. I'll spare you the take it for granted joke that I've used about 40 times the last 2 days. See if I can take out these guys again. If they've respawned, they have. Oh, they're shooting at me from over there. That's not fair. I'm pretty sure that's not allowed. Steal his blood. Steal the blood from the other one. That gives us 2 more liters we can add to our blood cleansing operation. Seems like I'm losing water faster than I used to. Maybe it's because I'm old. You know, you just can't suck up the water quite the way you used to. More fuel cells. I feel refreshed. Nothing like freshly drained blood filtered for water. Tastes like Atreides. So I still do not know why we don't have more power. We had 75. My old place. We have only 40 here, or 45. I guess I've got to get fuel cells to get it all the way up to the cap. But it does imply that this is going to be up for 5 days. So I'm not sure. Circuit power. Power usage not applicable. Power generate. No, it's 75. It says it's generating 75. Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go. I just hadn't turned the others back on. Okay. Fine. It's working. I wasn't, but it is working. There, we're at 65 is 75 now. Am I missing something? Probably. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm missing something. That is the recycler. We did pick up more copper. We'll craft it all. But we also can make our first iron ingots. That requires water. That's not fair. Not sure how I feel about that. Actually, I'm entirely sure how I feel about that. I don't want to use my water on making iron.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm.
Sandstorm coming in. I don't want to use it for that. I want to use it for making ice for my gin and tonics. Fine. Let's see what's new here. A power pack. The Solido replicator. I've got to make that. Copy the layout of a base. Right. Well, we need that for a quest. Join a house. Wider world. Backup plan. Vehicle backup tool. Did I empty out?
Sector weather alert.
Not yet.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
All right. Yep. All right. So now I should be able to replicate a copy of my speeder. If I understand correctly, basically it's a way of putting your speeder away. But you can't have anything in the storage for it. Is there... There is quick deposit, so that should deposit... Yeah, that deposits... Oh, okay. I didn't want it actually deposit all of the Solari, but now I know. I want like 1,000. The storm is outside, but evidently my filtration system is not great because... boy. So let's see. Particle capacitors, servox, armor plating, spice-infused copper dust, mechanical parts... blade parts and gun parts. No idea where I got those. Probably looted those off the dudes I murdered. Defending myself. I was just defending myself. Promise. So now I have one of 10 vehicles. I have stored my vehicle and gotten myself a level. Another level. We'll line it up so it'll make it for easy access out. So here's the skills. There are, in essence, 5 classes we know of. You can choose 4 of them. I've opened up 3 of them. Trooper, there's a quest for early on. Planetary scientist, planetologist, there's a quest for early on. And then the others you'll learn later, except in my case I chose Mentat. The advice, and I think it's good advice, is to probably not choose Trooper, because you can get early access to Trooper without choosing it. So I would say then Mentat or Bene Gesserit or Blade Master, probably maybe a better choice. There are active abilities. At the start you can only have 2 equipped. There are passives. There are techniques, which tend to be, from what I've seen, look like they're mutually exclusive. For instance, there's a Trooper technique that increases the amount of body damage you do when you're doing body shots. And there's a Mentat way of... Nope. of increasing headshots, but doing less damage with body shots. I currently have 5 skill points I don't want to spend anymore. We've got more stuff we can research, however. So here, these are iron products. A Kirab's. I have 22 intel points. Dew Reaper Mark II, device used on dew-bearing primrose flower fields. At dawn to harvest water into a liter jar. That would be good. How are we doing on water? We're doing okay right now. I definitely want to make more med thingies. We need the plant fibers, which are over here. So apparently, the simple building with the B menu, stuff has to be in your inventory. Med kit. All right, research. So, in here we've got the Kirab still suit, an outfit which captures and recycles bodily fluids for rehydration. Select for more details. All right, requires iron, micro sandwich. I don't want a micro sandwich, I want a macro sandwich. We have Blood Extractor Mark II. Dew Reaper, improved blood purifier, medium blood sac. I think I would like that. How much does that hold? Like 6 liters or something? Cost 5 though. Let's see what else is available. This is weapons, iron products, Kirab heavy armor, scout armor, light armor provides basic protection. Going to need more iron and plasteel microflora. Heal Kit Mark II. That also requires micro sandwich. Holtzman Shield Mark II. Iron ingots, particle accelerators, and Holtzman actuators. No point in learning that yet. Disruptor. That's good, I believe, for disrupting shields. So you open up with that and then swap to a gun or a knife. I don't have any of the parts for these yet, I don't think. Or I have a few of them, but not enough. Over here, iron products, the advanced construction kit, Chone facility kit. I learned that already. Should be able to make that. Can I make the Chone thingy? There's the blood. I'm already carrying an advanced. I'm using the Hajra leader, John. Power pack cutter ray Mark 1. I already have one of those. I looted. Do I have it? I thought I had a quest that wanted me to make to research it, even though I'd already made one. Passive suspensor belt, handheld resource scanner, leap suspensor reduces gravity's pull on the user, allowing for extended height and distance when jumping. Melange spied food. I got some of that as loot. What do we have over here? Iron products, sandbike parts. And these are the unique recipes that you can get. Construction tool, improvised. Well, where was the Chone thing? Shouldn't that have been in here somewhere? Did I not unlock it? Thought I had. Social. Yeah, I have unlocked it. That has the advanced Thief console and the Chone facility set. Construction set for strong permanent bases. Oh, it's a choice with the construction tool. Allows you to make buildings looking different. Got it. All right. Let's see. The journey. Wouldn't want to call it quests. Of course not. Right, a wider world. Location, location. Fabricate a Solido replicator. Wrong. Right. None of those is correct. Water cistern. We'll put that over here by the blood purifier. Ah, okay. Right, we're going to extract the water and put it in our leader, John. Did I not get the Solido thing? Sense, water discipline, combat, construction. Solido replicator. Should have it. Should appear in one of these. Blood purifier. Nope. Fabricator. Nope. Nope. Don't know why it's not showing up. Honest to God, don't. It's not made here, is it? Point this tool at an existing base to store a blueprint copy. Use it again to place a projection on the ground, basically allowing you to make a copy that all you have to do is throw materials at. It's a salvage product. It certainly shows. It's a building tool. That's the vehicles. Building tool should be in here. There it is. Jeez. The UI is just dreadful, guys. It's honestly freaking terrible. Did I already make one? I already made one. It's just been sitting in there waiting for me to pick it up. That's all. Doesn't help that I'm not particularly bright. Point this tool in an existing base. Do I have to do that? What do we have? Let's see. Location, location, location. Copy a base. I do. We only have 8 hot slots, so you've got to swap things out. Why? Nobody knows. There we go. 200 XP for finishing that. Go me. All right, those 2 are done. Banking Solaris. Collect Solaris and put them in your backpack. 200. Travel to Harco or Arakeen. Locate a banker. Visit Harco or Arakeen. I think this is the one we need to get a flight to Arakeen. should be over there. That's not where I clicked. Yeah, that guy set up basically a garage for his speeder. Let's make sure that we're... Alright, we want to skirt around a little bit in that direction to avoid the drum sand or quicksand, whichever it is. Alright, we should be safe now to go due east. A little bit closer. Ooh, catching air. So I built close to the local base. Not too close to the neutral base. Also, my motorcycle is, I believe, suffering the effects of hard riding and some shooties. We'll see if we can do a little bit of repair work on it when we get here to the safe location for you to park your bike. That's the storage one. Where's the welding tool? It's just so annoying. Why they limit us to 8? I honest to God don't know. Well, yes, I do. I know exactly why. Because consoles. That's the entirety of the reason. All right, where's the silly freaking... That's the survey probe. There's the welding torch. It would be nice if you didn't have to heal up the individual bits and pieces. Although I understand why. It's because the individual bits and pieces all have their own durability. Alright, so now we have the vehicle backup tool. Let's store it. Is the ornithopter pilot here? Maybe he's not available until after I've made my decision. We'll go Atreides, simply because I assume more people are going Atreides, therefore it's going to be, you know, more populated or something. I don't think I want to know why Maxim Casimir has a donkey.
Do you aspire to contribute to something bigger than yourself? Care to join the right side of this war?
That was quite a scene.
What you just witnessed was the product of 10 centuries of bad blood between House Atreides and House Harkonnen.
It seemed more personal than that.
You're not wrong. That is the product of several years of bile between I and my loathsome counterpart over there.
What stopped you from violence?
The
Canley.
laws of Canley prevent either of us from doing what our knives are so eager to do.
The laws of Canley?
In accordance with the Great Convention, Canley is enactment of a formal feud. Its rules keep conflicts between the great houses more civilized.
And who are you?
I am Anton Tolliver. I serve proudly as a soldier for House Atreides. However, my superiors deem me useful for more subtle operations.
What if I was interested in joining your house?
My house seeks assets in this wretched war of assassins. I prefer open conflict, but my Duke needs me here.
How might one join in such an operation?
Trust is not an easy thing in a war of assassins, but I have a task that needs doing. Complete it, and we can discuss our future association. One of our undercover agents went missing. I fear Maxim is on to him. Bring me him, or information on what became of him.
I'll see what I can do.
Details are in this contract.
House Atreides standing increased. They dig me. They think I'm cool. And they're right. I mean, realistically. I'm cool. Vermilius Gap. Refine iron ingots. I didn't get credit for refining them because I didn't research the cutter ray. But I already have the cutter ray. That's the cutter ray Mark II. Which must be it. Says I can't. There it is. Why? What? Okay. All right, I guess. Sure. I guess I needed the cutter ray Mark I. Is the one I needed to research. The one which has already been researched, you'll note. Oh, Funcom. Funcom, Funcom, Funcom. Funcom. Right, where's the one I'm searching for? What's the name of it? God. And the HUDs are basically useless. Micro sandwich, fiber, personal marker. Put the personal marker back. Why does it keep doing that? It's not even going where I'm clicking. Contract for that. Contract. I'm supposed to speak to Casimir for something.
Well, you look more capable than the average scum.
Well, I'm an above average scum.
This war of assassins has a way of making people into victims or victors. Which are you, I wonder?
And you are?
Pardon me. Living in the heat and lingering
guess I had to talk to
friends
both of them.
stink erodes civility. I am Levenbrecht Maxim Casimir, intelligence officer of Great House Harkonnen.
Says here you're looking for
It seems you can
recruits.
both read and follow directions. We should get along famously.
Goodbye. Alright, so I just did need to talk to him. For some XP and some Solari. More money, more money. I am low on water again. I do wish the water price was a little bit lower. That you have to pay constantly running, even when you're, say, indoors. don't know what that one is. 50 meters. Might be the ornithopter? Probably not. $26 meters, 20, 21, 20, 17. I can sit. Or stand. Maybe it's above. Doesn't look like there's anything above. Oh, did I just get myself stuck? Probably not all the way up there. I'm going to go out on a limb. That's my house. I have a contract to locate cache of stolen goods, locate the spy's nest, enter Imperial testing station. One of the things I can't stand is it doesn't actually tell you where your currently selected one is. Your currently selected one should, like, blink or something on the map. If it does that, I sure as hell don't see it anywhere. Oh, that's helpful. You got to come all the way down here and push the button. Thanks, guys. Authorized base, party leader, player, vehicles, resources, hazards, locations, NPCs. But not your quest objective. What in the fuck? Vehicles, hazards, NPCs. That's the anvil. You can't get any closer to see what there's. Okay, House Representatives, good. Eastern Vermilius Gap, Brutal Bush, Smuggler's Bolt Hole. We got iron ore and other stuff. I feel parched again. Terrific. Glad to hear it. God damn it. It's just too fast. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get to the place that's my chosen quest. None. No freaking clue. That way. There's something 140 meters that way. The bolt hole. The quest indicators and stuff on the map and on the heads-up display, or the, I should say, the compass at the top are borderline useless. The base game is solid. The UI is a fucking nightmare. It's just awful. Embarrassingly bad. But that's what happens when you build a console user interface onto a PC game. Ah, okay, so we can't hydrate with these. That's good. So it's a different kind of flower you can hydrate with. Different kind of dew flower. Let's duck down for a sec. Get the heat off of the top of our lovely, luscious dome. Iron. Granite. Looked like there was some sort of bad guy space here where I could, you know, do a little damage. What I could use is a couple of those small caves. Also, I appear to be losing water a lot faster. Maybe the temperature's higher? I'm not sure. There's an indicator there below the hydration. The hydration's that bar where the bottom third is blue. Below that, it looks like there's an icon that means something. I would like to be able to mouse over it, but no. This is a console game running on PC. Screw you, PC players. Seriously. I'm getting so sick and tired of that attitude from PC game companies. I really, honest to God, don't think it's too much to ask for that the PC gets its own UI design. That we don't have to get a half-assed, half-measure console UI. Not actually a thing. All right, well, we ran a lap. You know, you got to exercise. Let's see. Smuggler's Bolt Hole, Ghanima Cavern. Well, let's take a look and see what the bolt hole has. Maybe we can poke around in there, kill a few bad guys. think it's below. Must be below. All right. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. This should have like 2 mobs in it, generally speaking. Oh, I would like to hydrate again, please. Well, fine. Almost killed me. And I don't seem to be healing as much from my band-aids. I am definitely not. Loot all. Suck their blood. There's usually 2 boxes of goodies. That was not friendly. My backpack's full. Smaller cave. Only 1 entrance. Okay. We have to get back to our home then. And we'll be able to start filtering the blood. Dump off the stuff that we're carrying in the backpack, because the backpack's full. Okay, I'm fine. Heading straight should keep me out of the danger zones on the ground. Clear to the house. A couple of mils of water. That'll keep me from, croaking immediately. It's visible the amount of hydration I have now. Talk to the Ornithopter pilot. I'm going to check on something really quick. Where's the Ornithopter pilot? And normally inside trade posts, they take it out of their discovered post. It's blocked on a previous build anyway. Oh, this build it says. Not in this beta. The Ornithopter pilot in the full game will take you. Okay, then it's a quest I can't finish. All right. That's a thing. So if we can't travel to Harko and Arakeen, presumably then this quest can't be done either. And we can't pay our taxes. Okay. I researched the Cutter Ray Mark I, and it didn't get checked. I've refined iron ingots, and they didn't get checked. Research the handheld research scanner. Okay. Handheld resource scanner. I have one now. That's the Cutter Ray, which I can't use yet. That is that. What am I missing? Iron ingots. How many do we have over here? Oh, right. Copper ingots? No, iron ingots first. Make a few more. Get some more of the water from over here. I can't tell you how much I despise the UI. Although I keep trying. Still suits lack armor, but they keep you hydrated and cooler longer. Yeah. That was what I assumed. But I thought kind of that they, because they give you crappy armor you make, and then a still suit, and then better armor, I was kind of hoping that while it might not be as good at holding in the water, that it would still do something, but it definitely seems like it's much worse. So maybe I should just make the still suit again. How you doing, Brief Gnomes? Scavenger still... I can't even speak the English languages no more. I don't have the micro sandwich fiber, evidently. Really? I have a bunch. What the hell's up with that? All right. Let's see. No, we want to keep that stuff because we need that for making bandages. I'm okay. I really like the game, but the frustrations I have with it are also very real and almost exclusively are coming straight out of the UI. As a gamer who games on PC, I am just really tired of so many of the games I play where my gameplay enjoyment is significantly reduced by having to play with a console UI, or at best, a compromise UI. I understand the consoles and PCs have different UIs and different I/O devices. They should have, if necessary, completely different user interfaces. This has been my TED Talk. Thank you for listening. I just think it's bad that there's a mobile game out there that's available on PC, Torchlight Infinite, and Torchlight Infinite, a mobile game, has a better PC implementation than so many console-based UI compromises. How about some more water? You got some more water? Y'all got any more of that water? Oh, God, I feel hydrated. Journey. Which journey thing were we on? Okay, it picked up this time that we refined the iron ingots, but it still isn't giving us credit for researching the cutter ray Mark I, despite the fact we have. Styles is sand. Locate a flower sand field using a scanner and gather flower sand. Refine silicone blocks. Research the Dew Reaper Mark II. Okay, let's do that. That was in Water Discipline, the Dew Reaper Mark II. Don't remember there being a Mark I. Blood Extractor Mark II. We're getting low on intel. Let's go ahead and get the Kirab still suit and see if we can make the better still suit. Because that was a good call on your part. Mr. or Mrs. Gnomes. What do I need? A lot of iron ingots. What else are we carrying around that we can dump off? All right, we don't want to keep some Solaris. The Leader John and the Blood Sack. Probe launcher, torch. That can go in. The welding wire for repairs. Mark II inventory. Not sure why I've got that. Gun parts and blade parts. Sandbite PSU. Not sure if I need that around. Passive suspensor belt. We've got melange spiced food. Expands consciousness and allows mysterious navigators of the Space and Guild to guide highliners. Will raise the amount of spice in your blood. Sounds spicy. Ha! Ah, never mind. Let's pretend I didn't say that, okay? Thank you. I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't say a word. Not a word. Not a single word. Did I make the Dew thingy? I don't think I did make the Dew thingy. I did not. I need a silicone block. Okay, so I need silicone blocks from the handheld resource scanner. Just another thing in the UI. 8 hot slots is not enough when they keep throwing tools at us. It's just not. Guess that can go in for now, and those two can swap places. Oh, okay, that is picking up on resources, and in this case it's picking up on copper ore. Is that what it picked up on, or this? No, either way. Salvaged metal. It's always convenient to have a nice location of jerky.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, perfect. So there's a sandstorm coming. So, Lens has got to get home. In a hurry. Because you don't want to be caught out in a sandstorm. Says I feel parched. Why do I feel parched? Oh, we got some more fuel cells. We'll deposit those. Copper ore. I think I can get a read on it here. The storm. Storm alert. Says no storm. But you said it like 90 seconds ago there was a storm in a minute.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Why doesn't it say that there's a storm alert? I'm getting a verbal notification. And I think it's here. Yeah, it's here. Is this supposed to be outside for that to be gathered? Maybe. Well, we can move it. We will once the storm ends. Oh, much better. I feel refreshed. Alright, we need this thing back in place. See, this tool swapping is going to get real freaking old. Storm over. Seems fine. All right, I'm back to using the handheld. Someone shooting at me. That's a player. His name is Squee. And PvP is not enabled here. I am surprised that these guys have loot on them, or at least a couple of them did. It's got flower sand. Oh, Sardaukar. Is this going to be my first meeting with the Sardaukar? Nope, somebody shot him down. Ah, so this is a ship coming down, and I believe that is an active PvP zone around where it falls.
You might have seen my little pyrotechnics display, Offworlder, but whether you did or not, the long and short of it is that I must go, and quickly. The Sardaukar have my scent, and the Emperor's hounds are not known for their mercy. I do not know when we will meet again.
Suddenly I'm low res. I have been called low res and low rent. So.
Let the desert teach you as you walk in the footsteps of the Fremen. Find allies. It is hard to survive without friends. And remember, Arrakis will sharpen you, Offworlder. Make sure you become the right kind of blade.
So I'm looking for flower sand. That's like quicksand, I think. So I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to... Look. Oh, that's not good. That's Shai-Hulud on my ass. There he is. Shouldn't be able to follow me up here, I hope. Maybe I better read a little bit more about it. Like, read what the quest has to say. I know, crazy talk. I should be ashamed. And I am, frequently. Let's see. Journey. Styles of sand. Locate flower sand field using scanner. Don't suppose there's a location for that, is there? Drum sand. That one's drum sand. So I guess I got close enough to that one that it's identified. We have more water. No. I need to shoot me some more bad guys. I mean, I don't know that they're bad. They might just be, okay, they're bad. Delicious water. I set myself on fire. That was clever, don't you think? Might I suggest, in the future, Lens, you don't go walkies through the fire. Yeah, someone was here. You guys don't know? You're just the local blood delivery service. You come in nice packaged sizes. There we go. 2 liters of blood. A few more fuel cells. But I'm going to need the silicone blocks to make the new still suit. Huh, I wonder why there was water in the cistern. Extract? Is it like extracted from the air? That would be nice. Yeah, it's not extracting it from there. Well, I researched it, but you know. Water cistern. Fragile containers storing water can be utilized in multiple base production units placed close to a sub-thief console with the construction tool. Storing water that can be utilized. So I guess I could take the water from there and put it in there. Because, I mean, right now we have 2 water things, which I'm fine with. I'm good with us having water. It has 63. Does it have the same? So it looks like, in essence, they are linked together. That this is extracting it and it's going in there. 77, maybe not. Yeah, looks like it's the same. We'll find out. We're going to drink from this and look at this, and it should now have like 2? Yeah, 3. Okay. So in essence, they're logically connected. This is just additional water storage. If you've got more than enough blood to fill it up. Which I would say cool, except we're actually drinking blood. Oh, okay, it's a cooldown on the grapple. I didn't know. Makes sense. We don't want to sit out and bake in the sun. Bacon in the sun. Take a look up the hill here. Fuel cell. Plant fibers. Somebody's bike. Is it a busted ass bike? No, it's a person's. Oh, they're there. Water for me. improvised power pack is broken. The bleep. Okay, didn't realize those things were like going to be needing power packs all the time. Makes sense, but they didn't really, well, there's an awful lot that they don't really explain. Not enough power, so that uses power too. I just have no power. I have no power here. Well, that helps. Deposit the blood. Deposit the blood. Ah. All right. So that is an improvised power pack. We have another power pack. We have a power pack, Mark 1. We have 2 of them. Damaged, broken items can be repaired at repair station. Research to repair station. Later. I have power again. That's the chemical refinery. Did I not make the... I guess I didn't. Construction tool back in the 6 slot with you. That is the recycler. That's what I was looking to make. I don't suppose it's going to fit there. Uneven ground. My ass. Really, actually, my ass has uneven ground. Do we have enough power? May not. Yeah, okay, this is where we were in my last house. We were 80 out of 75, so we didn't have enough power to keep everything powered up all the time. Oh, that thing's also off. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, what? Gotta turn it off here. Disable. That brings the power back up on everything else. So we come over here. Disable. Now we can enable this. We can use this. So evidently the improvised power pack cannot be destroyed, cannot be salvaged. Is that correct? That's it. We can recycle it. Yeah, don't get much out of it, but hey, you know. Got enough cores to have 2 power stations over time. Yeah, my assumption was I just need a second power station. I'm guessing you've been playing. What do you think? Grab that. I just hadn't need the second one. And my other house, I was going to be leaving, so. 18 hours in it? You've hit it harder than me. Let's see, I was probably... six or 7 yesterday, and then today it's probably been about 5 or 6. So you've got more in it than I do. How are you enjoying it? I'm assuming you like it reasonably well if you're hitting it that hard. By the way, nice seeing you again. The gun parts we're putting over here. Along with the blade parts, right. What I would like to do, I think. We still have that slotted, I think so. Yeah. Let's go ahead and... Now I can see whether it's daylight or not outside. Why are you looking like you're on fire? I think I will start attempting to build a second floor. How's that for living dangerously? Once the sun is no longer beating down on my lovely scenic head, like now, and like that, as if it were magic, we have a 2-story house. Shai Halud. Now, realistically, probably a little better to move this over here. And demolish that one. And demolish that. Build that there. And then there we are. That's a little bit, it feels a bit more naturalistic. It could use a railing. OSHA was not going to approve of this. It doesn't have a railing. So I'm going to hear about it later, no doubt. So out of curiosity, if we do this... I can now get to my roof. I have roof access. I like that. Yes, I'm just futzing around now. Ugh, I feel refreshed. The Fresh Maker. Is there anything else cool and interesting we've got? Right. Fabs, refineries. So we have got all of the basics here in our base. Because they're basics. Oh, wow. Did I step in the damn fire again? No. Where'd the dead guys go? How can I drink their blood if they vanish when I kill them? That's really just rude. Oop. Time to run. Definitely time to run. I'm critically injured. I'm running like the wind. Yes, I know I'm critically... Oh, I'm healing. That's nice. I am healing somewhat. Well, I was using the gun. I wasn't expecting the friends to all show up at once. Yeah, I know they don't. Generally, well, you can actually punch through the shields, I understand. And once you get a disruptor, you can use the disruptor on it. But right now I'm attempting to get enough flour sand to make silicone blocks to make a better still suit, so I'm not constantly running out of water. Yeah, I haven't gotten the recipe for it yet. I don't think. I'm a little bit low on my skill points, or my research points, I should say. Yeah, the disruptor. I could research, but it would be almost all of my intel, so I don't want to burn all my intel. I am in the second map, so I am in Ironville. I really was planning on draining the blood from those guys that I killed. Who vanished. Okay, he's going to be kind enough to make a donation to the cause. Okay, well. Yes, I feel parched. Oh, Shai Halud, you noisy devil, you. He's loud. Two entrances. That's some thinking, Butch. Alright, deposit the blood. We've got a liter's worth in there. Let's see. We've got a quest that's relatively close by. Stealing from thieves, locate the cache of stolen goods outside Mirzabah. Alright, we will go for that one after we get our water that we have. I feel almost hydrated. Yep, so far I'm enjoying the game. My only real constant complaints are with the UI. Dear game companies, it's great that you're making games for consoles and PCs, but they really need different UIs. Hire one more UI engineer, please. Alright. Alright, we need to go 600 meters in that direction. Run down here. Bust out the bike. Get your motor running down on the highway. Ow. I say ow when I run into something on my bike, which is not really a bike because it's more of a trike. You know? Did I not place the point on that? I did. Okay, so it's... Yes, I feel parched. Okay, so it is further over. Oh, that's not good. I don't think that's probably good for the bike. Trike. Actually, that seemed to be fine for it. Well, it is slightly damaged. That's home. Is this what I'm looking for? I think this is what I'm looking for. 300 meters. Wow. I'm hitting every single rock. What can I say? They're adorable. How do you say no when a rock wants you to hit it? God damn this frickin'... She blew up my freaking bike. Not cool. I'll have to make a new one. No, she didn't. I thought she had. Never mind. Oh, that was my, completed. Failed to find the item. Oh, lovely. Discovered the stash. Too many of them. That's a lot of people. Ow. I have no compatible container. I'm full. Fuel cells, nice. Let's head for home. Finish that up. We've got 3 liters of blood. here. Break. Get out. Get in. Blood into the... Thank you. Victory is mine. Let's see. Quick deposit. Quick deposit. Okay. And here we don't want a quick deposit because I want to keep some Solaris on me, but maybe I don't need to. So quick deposit. And the fuel cells. Go into Fuel Sylvania. Excellent. So we'll get some water back, and we'll attempt to find more flower sand. I'm going to do a quick check on the old interwebs. In the open sands, predominantly in Vermilius Gap, can be harvested by hand or with a static compactor. So I'll get the flower sand. I can refine that into silicone blocks. And then I can make the better still suit. Currently I'm wearing armor. I wonder, is it going to be necessary for when you're running around out in the world being a still suit and you think you're going into combat to swap into armor? Because that feels clumsy to me. Pardon the yawn, please. Don't need the construction tool right now, so the resource scanner. I guess there's a favoriting mechanic. But that one can't be favorited. But that one can. Well, what else can be favorited? I guess anything that is currently in the wheel can be favorited, so that's now listed as a favorite. It has a little heart icon. What does it get me? Maybe it allows me to find it faster? Guesswork. Just guesswork. I have 5 melange. I'm going to go ahead and... I can't eat them. It's melange spiced food. I can split them. But I can't eat them. Food I can't eat. How novel. How are we doing? Okay, we've got 13 bandages left. I feel refreshed. It's got to be out on the open sand, though. That's not really something I want to be doing during the daylight hours. That feels more like nighttime stuff. Well, I think then that this makes this a good place for me to take a break and call it an evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. As always, I am very appreciative. Thank you very, very much. I should be back again tomorrow. Might have an early or morning session or a Merling session. An early or morning session, which will be about noon Pacific, give or take. But if not, regardless, I will be back tomorrow at the usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your Saturday goes awesome. And your Sunday's nice too. Take care and ciao for now.